Good morning, big fish. Good morning, Sean. Is it clear? Everything clear? Hey, Michael, can y'all see? Is it good and clear? Dennis, what you say, Dennis? AW, what's going on, brother? How's it look? Everything clear? Sound good? I did it up here instead of in the shop. I got to get me another Wi-Fi for out there. So, Barlow Brigade, how about it, brother? Uh, Morning, Todd. It's there. That didn't cut it off. That's the main thing. I had already started. Well, it's like I told my wife. I said, well, I'd already started figuring out if they cut it off, how would I turkey hunt? Wife said, only a man. RH, glad to see y'all on here. But, I told my wife, I said, it would have been better if it had been like an alligator or a rattlesnake or a coyote or something that bit me. It'd been a little more manly than saying a cat. So, but anyways, so everyone driving home. That was a great show, y'all. Got me a got me a knife doctor hat. I actually wanted to get one of them keen cutter hats. I'm gonna contact him and see if he has any left. But so yeah, just hanging out today. Me and Miss Linda's got to go do a little grocery shopping in a little while. But glad y'all are here. Uh, so AW Blade or RH Blade and Shade wanted me to show a this trapper, and it's not for sale. It's not for sale, but this is one of those shotgun shield, and this is persimmon bone. I've also got the autumn bone in this one, and this is a little darker. And I've got an autumn bone here. I'm fixing to show you. Uh, Taz King, what's up, brother? I'm new. Got any brothers or sisters? Glad you're here, brother. Appreciate you, man. I really do. But this is at I'll get a little more light on it. This is at Persimmon Bone full size trapper. I think there's still a couple out there I hadn't gotten, but I'll keep a watch out. But they're high dollar, man. There's a sod buster on there on eBay. Uh, so I hope everybody had a great time at the show. The ones that went. I've got a few little things. I want to show this, man. Uh, that's what Michael made me. Make cutlery great again. And this is an awesome man. This is an awesome piece of work, and I like it that he left the Wilson part of the Wilson football. This is made out of a football, y'all. And I played football for 8 years, so it's got a little meaning to me. I am gonna if it's all right, Michael. I am gonna put a lanyard hole right here. Put me a lanyard in it, but I'm carrying that. New Saudi I got. I did a video on it, but tried to get that OD one, but man, I got on there and they were gone. Had a buddy of mine sent me a text, said they're on there. And as soon as I got on Smoky Mountain Knife Works, they were gone. But there's one on eBay for 175. No. Timberwolf, what's going on, brother? Ozarks boy. Glad you're here, man. Appreciate you. Glad you're here. I see quite a few of the guys that were at the show. How you doing, Sean? Hope you're doing good. But this is the Saudi, and it fits in here perfect. You doing good, Ozark? Hope you're doing good, man. And cornbread handed me this, and this is a big deal because it's a Parker. It's a Parker jotter. I mean, not Parker jotter, but a Parker USA made knife. Parker Frost. See, it's USA. I get that light. Can y'all see that? It's a Parker Frost USA made. You don't see them very much, so that's a big deal, man. Uh, Big deal. If I've missed some of y'all, I apologize because the screen's moving up pretty quick. Make sure I don't miss anybody. JC, what's going on, brother? All the way from Arizona. Been to Arizona before, but this thing is actually a muskrat. It's a muskrat, and this is the only second muskrat I've ever owned. Uh, so that was a nice gift from Cornbread. A lot of the Knife Brotherhood was there yesterday. Kevin, I talked to Kevin before I left. He was thrilled about it. He was thrilled. We had that many people there. I'm going next year. I'm going to set me up a booth. Sorry about that. I'm going to set me up a booth for my leather. So I hope a couple more of my leather buddies come down there and maybe we can set our tables up together. Hey, if you sell some stuff, that's great. If you don't, well, just get all the camaraderie from everybody. But yeah, it was an awesome day, man. An awesome day. I'm gonna show y'all this one. And this netting for sale. This is a sow belly. And this is the Harvest Autumn. Let's see. Yeah, Autumn Harvest Bone. It's 2016. And this is the most I have ever spent on a case knife right here. This is it. And I ain't gonna lie. When I saw it, I said, I'm getting it. Don't care. Miss Linda chews me out. That's okay. She didn't know. This was $125 on eBay, and I didn't care. Because when I saw it, Todd, what's going on, brother? Glad you made it. Glad you made it. I'm glad y'all are all in here. But yeah, this thing, man, I don't even have any words for it. When I saw it, I mean, I was like, gotta get it, man. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. But like I said, I don't normally spend that much on a slip joint knife. But I'm like, this is one in a lifetime grail knives right here. So y'all can see, there's the pile side. Y'all can see how beautiful it is, man. I just had to get it. Had to get it. I mean, it was gorgeous. Got me some swag, y'all. AW. Got to meet AW, man. He's an interesting guy. He's a nice guy, man. I really enjoyed meeting him. I'm glad he was there. He sent me some stickers. I'm gonna take them out and put them on my wall of fame. I'm gonna put this on one of my mugs in here. But then Deep South Cutlery was there, and we bought a sod buster. They had a good deal on some sod busters, a yellow Delrin I got one for my stepson. He likes soddies, so that's his Christmas present. But got me some swag, which, hey, I always love the swag. I think I'm pronouncing this Ratpuson's Castle. Ratpuson's Castle. Forgive me if I don't pronounce it right, but Lucas, what's going on, brother? Oh man, from Poland. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for showing up. Tyler. Yeah, I wish. I tried to get around. We stayed a while, and God, it was so crowded, man. But that was a good thing. That was a good thing for Kevin and all of us. So I think he's going to put a big tent up next year. Of course, we got to hope and pray it ain't real cold. But we're gonna bring some leather and our banner and all that stuff and set it up. But this Rapusin gave me this. He's a nice guy. He was kind of back in the corner, not in the back room, but he was in the front room. But he was on the right side in the corner. He had a lot of old knives there he'd cleaned up. Ronald, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Glad you made it. But this is, take a guess. I want to see if anybody can guess. Take a guess right quick before I tell you. I picked it up, and he said, "Well, that's not for sale." And I'm like, "Well, okay then." I go to ask him what price. I said, "Okay." So he said, "It ain't for sale, but I'm gonna give it to you." And I'm like, well, "Dang, let me pay you for it," because I'd already opened the blade and looked at it. So this is, y'all ready? This is a vintage Scat and Morgan, Titusville. Look at that thing. This is my first Scat Morgan. Uh, Man, I tell you, I was thrilled when he gave that to me. I tried to pay him. He wasn't having it, but you can see it's got that nice blade. I'm not gonna carry this, man. I'm just not gonna carry it. I'm putting this up. It's got a half stock, got a stiff half stock, but I love that shield, y'all. Love that shield. Lanny, did I just see Lanny's name go by? Oh, FW Glock guy. What's going on, brother? Glad you made it. Glad you made it, Lanny. I tried to wait till after church. I go to the early service, uh, so yeah, he gave me that. I think this is synthetic. Uh, Feels like it. I don't care though. This thing is awesome, man. I was so happy about that, and I couldn't believe he actually gave it to me. You know, and all you new guys to the Brotherhood, you'll learn that we got you know, driver 38. Hey Lanny, glad you're here, brother. How's the weather in Alabama? It's beautiful here. It's cold this morning. I got a fire going in there. But I hope, I hope everybody that showed up learned that we got this knife brotherhood. To me is it's just awesome. I mean, we got a lot of good people. A lot of good people, man, that's in it. And Trace's Hill, what's going on, brother? I want to make sure I didn't miss you. But we got a lot of good people. A lot of good people in this brotherhood. And man, CVS just sending me these things at the wrong time. But anyways, so if I met a guy out and I walked out to put my book up, and I'll talk to you about this too. I found this there and bought it, but I just took it out to the RAV4 and this man and his wife come. He was older than me, but he was real nice, shook my hand, and he was telling me about how much he enjoys all of our videos and stuff, and he watches everybody's videos, and he appreciates how everybody is like-minded. We're all like-minded. We all got a common interest, and we do. But I think it goes beyond that. It's just we got a bunch of good people, good guys, good men in this knife brotherhood. And I gave a bunch of brotherhood stickers out, and that's one reason. That's one reason I made them things. I got to get some more made. I got a few left, but I got to get some more made. Now, if anybody has any suggestions on if y'all want to change the design, or if y'all like the one I've got, hey, let me know. I'm open. I'm open. But I designed the first logo, and it was okay, and then I was sending them to Big J in Boston, when they were having their little TV thing, a little show. So, but I went ahead and changed them. And I do like that red and black a lot better. But so yeah, I mean, I'm open to it. I'm open to it, Michael. I don't mind change. It's simple. Yeah, I've changed my Georgia Adventures 2 or 3 times. I like the one I got now, so I'm gonna keep it. Kind of want to keep my logo, but yeah. Chris, what do you say, Chris? Hope you're good this Sunday morning. Glad y'all are here. Jerry, what's going on, brother? Enjoyed meeting you yesterday, man. I met so many people, man, and my brain was just overloaded. Met some great people, great people. I got a couple trades. This My old buddy Dan, he lives in Atlanta. I'm in Sandy Springs. My old buddy Dan, he traded me this. This is a uh, red bone. Uh, this is a red bone pocket worn, and I had the box somewhere. God, what to do with it? No, here it is, right in front of my face, y'all. The red bone pocket worn Saudi Junior. So he traded me, and I got to make him. I'm gonna make him a 75 belt slip. Uh, so he told me kind of how he wanted it. So this is the one I've been eyeballing for a while. It's beautiful, man. You can see the pile side on it. It is beautiful. Let me get this light over here a little bit. It's a beautiful Saudi. Let me see when they come out with this thing. It's 24. I love my Saudis, man. Alan, what's going on, brother? I appreciate that, Alan. Miss Linda, she, you know, when you get your wife interested in stuff like this and she wants to hang with you, you've done a good thing. That's a good thing, man. So she loves to hang with me and go to these things. She loves to meet all the guys. Me and Mr. Terry and Sweet Pea, his wife, we're going to meet in Cedartown at an Italian place here the week of Thanksgiving. So we've got that set up. And see, you don't realize the friendships that these things have made. I mean, the YouTube channels, and that's what I enjoy more than anything is all the guys, man. Just all you guys that I meet, and it's just, you know, and especially, believe it or not, when you retire, when I retired, it kind of left a void in my life when my friends that I had at the power company for 30 something years, well, 41 years, that I missed. I miss them. Now, a lot of them I still go out and eat with and talk to. I've got a couple that's probably my closest friends that I made friendships at the power company, because we went through a lot of stuff together. Went through a lot of hard stuff and a lot of sad things and stuff. So this brotherhood kind of helps fill a little void, you know, because you don't want to retire and then not have contact with any people. You know, it's just not. It's never good. You want to have some people in your life. I met a leather maker yesterday, and I cannot remember his name. So if you're watching me, or if you watch my video, please message me. This guy had a black. Big E, what's going on, brother? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Glad you made it, brother. But this guy had a black Kadura zip bag, and he had that thing full of leather. And he told me to pick anything out I wanted. Well, I didn't. I said, well, let me buy something. So he gave me this. And this is just like a refrigerator magnet. And I'm gonna put it on my toolbox downstairs, down in my shop. But look at that. That's beautiful. Then I got this. I just thought this was a little unique little piece. But I told him, I said, you need to do you an Etsy shop. Get your stuff out there. And you're not gonna get rich selling leather. I can just tell you that. You're selling knives, strips, and little things. You know, more than likely you're not gonna get rich. But you can make money where you don't have to buy your leather and your supplies out of your pocket. I look at it like that. I don't have to, I'm making a little extra money and we put it up and we use it. If I need a leather supply, we'll use it for that. And plus my deal is the money don't really matter. It's if I can make somebody happy, with a slip or a sheath or a notebook, that's what I like to do. I like to make people happy. So if I can make people happy doing that and they want to get my stuff, that's a testament to me. That's a testament to to Michael. Michael does great stuff. AW does great leather work. We got some good leather workers. Jo, we got a bunch of them, man, that's making good leather stuff. Carolina knives. I met gosh, golly, I can't remember. For some reason I can't remember their channel now. Knife, was it Knife? Big old guy. Met them. Him and his son got bulldog stuff on. Excellent guys. Not Knife Crazy. Knife Crazy. Met Knife Crazy. Met them two guys. Him, the guy, and the man and his son. Apologize for not remembering your name. But I met so many people yesterday. I should have wrote everybody's name down because I had to learn to do that when I was working at the power company. I'd meet so many people and all, man. It just it's hard to remember everybody. But I met Knife Crazy. And if I don't say nothing to y'all, about y'all, what forgive me. It's just met Dennis Whipple, great guy, man. Yeah, Knife Crazy and Matt Crawford. So yeah, I don't know who owns the channel, whether it's his son, or it's both of them, Matt and Crawford. I'm not sure, but it's a great channel, man. I'll try to watch them, a couple times a week. Yeah, Carolina knives. Uh, I know they're making leather. Got a cool looking stamp. So we need to support, just like Mike. I think that's about as awesome as it gets, man. Miller's Old USA 9. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Glad you're here. But I think this is one of the coolest things. I've made slips out of boots, old boots. Alabama knife and tool. Glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. I appreciate it. I really do. Roll Tide. Sorry, Georgia boys. I'm a Georgia boy, born and raised, but when I was growing up, I had a friend of mine whose daddy was from Alabama, and they told me about Bear Bryant. My very first hat I bought was an Alabama hat. Don't get me wrong, I like Georgia, it's my home state, but I've just always been an Alabama fan. So anyway, glad y'all are here. Like I said, we gotta support our brothers. It's just like the guy that talked to me for a while. He had that bag full of leather stuff, and I hope he'll message me because I need to know who he is. But he made this. He had some awesome stuff in there, y'all. So what I did with this, I just put a couple poker pins in it. Just keep a couple poker pins in it. It's got this little loop here, and you can just slide that down in there. I think this is 3-inch leather, y'all. 3-inch leather is good for certain things. I use a lot of 4-inch on my slips. I use some, not 4-inch, but 4-ounce, and I use some 5-ounce, and then you get on up to fixed blade sheaths. You want to use them, 6, 7, or 8. But yeah, man, it was a great time. Y'all see a knife? This one ain't for sale either, y'all. Ain't that nice? That is beautiful, man. That's a beautiful knife. I tell you what, though, I had that Mexican food from that one uh, company that was cooking. I tell you what, we got some nachos and them things. Those things were awesome. They were awesome. But yeah, it is sweet, RH. I love this thing. Never carried it, probably won't, because it kind of goes along with my little collection here. I don't have all of these. Like I said, there's a sod buster on there now. I've seen sod busters in this persimmon bone with a shotgun shield for $100 and something. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. Jerry, what's going on, brother? But yeah, it was a good time. My wife, Miss Linda, she enjoyed it. I told Kevin before I left. I told him in Powder Springs it was going to be bigger. I told him it was going to be bigger than what he thought it'd be, and it was, it was. So you know, uh, man, it's I was proud. I was proud. Because it's a nice little show. It's a nice little show to go to. I bought um, I bought this book. I've been looking for one of these, and there's a couple more I want to get. There was one table in the very back where the air conditioner was real cold. I saw this. I saw a knife and I let it get away. It was at Remington 870, uh, folding hunter, single blade folding hunter, and I told Miss Linda, I said, well, let's look around a little bit and may see something else. So I walked around, came back, and it was gone. I'm like, well, dadgone it. But I got a couple on eBay I'm watching, so there was a lot of nice knives there. Some old, sure enough, old ones. Uh, so it was it was a great time. It was a great time. Like I said, Kevin had the biggest smile on his face, man. He had the biggest smile. He he uh you can tell I told him, I said, this was a success, man. It was a success. So here's my infamous Red Wave USA God Bless America knife. And it's got some meaning. I don't want to get political, but y'all know what the meaning is. That next morning we were talking about on the Brotherhood on Instagram about buying a knife. Let's buy us a knife. It's called Them Guys now. It's not called the Brotherhood. Them Guys. We all them guys. We all them guys. Uh, and but yeah, it's that American Workman. Y'all can see it. That American Workman. Red Delrin. And I love this shield, man. One of my favorite shields. Red, white, and blue. God bless America, y'all. Carbon steel. And I carried it, been carrying it. I've been carrying it since it came in. And I don't know how many of y'all hadn't tried making sure I ain't missing nobody. Them fellas. That's a great name. Hey, maybe make a sticker. What y'all maybe need to make a sticker. Uh, but I don't know how many of y'all have not tried a 75. Now look, I got a large hand. I wear a large glove. So look at there. It's just a good big freaking ranch knife. Hey, how many of y'all hunting for hookers? Old Cornbread. We love Old Cornbread, man. He's a great guy. How many of y'all has seen that latest video on Bigfoot and the bear? And the bear. I mean, y'all got to get on. He's up in them mountains at night. So y'all gotta watch that, because I got some bear stories too. I hadn't told, but one of these days I'm gonna tell them. Up in the Cohutta Wilderness, I used to hike up there and camp up there a lot. But Cornbread puts it in perspective now. He's kind of like me on Bigfoot. I don't believe in Bigfoot. Some of y'all may, but I think it's just kind of a neat thing. You don't believe in him, but it's just cool. I got a Bigfoot shirt, and it's cool. It's a neat thing. Uh, yeah, me too, RH. I'll be glad. I hope you come there, brother. If I'm living, if I'm breathing, I will be there. I'll be there. But yeah, man, y'all got to watch that video, Cornbread. It is awesome. I'm telling you, it is awesome. And his personality is just great. Uh, and you know, we got settled in, and I loaded up. She said, let's watch Cornbread, because he was telling us about that. He was telling us about that story. I didn't tell him my story about a bear. So I've had a couple encounters up in fishing the Jack River, up in the Cohutta. I'll tell you one of these days on one of my Monday invitations. I'm gonna put that in my back pocket. But So yeah, he got a good story. Y'all get on there and uh, we did Big E. It was a great time, brother. What we ate from was we had nachos and they were. I have to say that was probably the best nachos I've ever ate. They had it going on out there. Uh, got me a hat. They had a keen cutter hat that I thought was awesome. I thought was looked good. I don't even own a keen cutter. It's a vintage American made. I'm looking at 'em. I'm gonna get me one. Miss Linda just put a message on here that I'm frozen. I don't know what's up with that. How's it look, guys? Can y'all see me? Am I moving? This Wi-Fi's, we live pretty far out here. Yeah, it was a good knife show. I tell you, I like to go to the Blade Show in Atlanta, but the Blade Show's gotten so doggone big, and I'll go every year, but it's gotten so big that it's just Randy's WSG, brother. Glad to see you. Moving but choppy. I don't know what's going on with this Wi-Fi, y'all. I guess we're gonna have to take our tower back and get another one. But anyways, we're trying to get it resolved. Travis the case guy. What you doing, brother? Glad you're here. Elon, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Glad you're here, brother. Miss Linda's saying I'm black but blurry. I'm back but blurry. Well, that's crazy. I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close to the tower. So I don't know what the deal is. Uh, Glad to see y'all, man. But anyway, it was a good show. I'm proud. I'm proud for Kevin. Uh, I know the wife. I got two. I got a full. I got a full signal plus 2 bars, so maybe that's making it better. Does it seem to be a little better, y'all? Sorry we missed you, Travis. You need to try to come next year. I know. You can come get you a hotel. I'm not but 3 hours away, so we didn't stay in a room. I got this knife to show y'all. Uh, Doom Crew. Me and Doom Crew uh, made a little trade. Another copper lock with the Warncliffe. Yep, great pattern. I don't know how many y'all like copper lock, a full size. I actually like the copper lock. I actually like the copper lock, mini copper locks. I like them because I got one. I'll put in my little pocket organizer here. Uh, this is a little mini trapper with a Warncliffe blade. But I'll put my mini copper lock sometimes, swap them out. Great knife, man, right here. This is a great little knife to carry in your little pocket organizer or in your watch pocket. But see, this one fits right down in a slip this size. I don't know what Michael considers this, if it's just for medium but this is a large knife, but it's thin. So it fits great in this thing. Just pop that thing right in there. And I've got a blue G10 and a black micarta with a Warncliffe blade that I like to carry. I usually carry them in my sheath uh, that I carry on my belt. So yeah, man, these are awesome. These are awesome patterns. If you want a lot back, I think Case hit it out of the ballpark with these. And you can see the blades are good on them. No gapping, So, you can see that. But yeah, it was a great show, y'all. this book, I'm gonna dig into this book. You see this thing, and it's a 2000 guide, 2005 to 2006 values. I'm not really worried about the prices in here. I'm more just trying to identify what the knife is when I'm at an antique store and you find something like this. You know, how old it is. That's what I look for. But y'all, this is what I got my stepson yesterday. Well, I got it wrapped up, but I got him a yellow Delrin sod buster. He carries a sod buster on his belt. He likes to carry one of those. So it's pretty cool. Me and Miss Linda, we're gonna start back. I'm gonna get off here probably maybe about 15 till 12. But me and Miss Linda, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna make some hanks. Sorry about that. We're gonna make some hanks. You know, we'll sit down for a whole day and make a bunch of them. We got to get a bunch made because I'm gonna do that show next year. Then I got another show we're gonna do in the spring up here, not too far from the house. But y'all show Michael some love, man. I think that's awesome. Man, he smelled like an old football. Kind of took me back when I seen that Wilson, because that's what kind of footballs we used when I was in high school. I don't remember what we used in Little League, but I was going to show y'all this leather. This is a 12 by 12 sheet. I'm gonna make some stuff out of it and see how it does. It's pretty leather. Man, got that smell. It's got that green in the back. I'm not sure how to stamp, but I'm gonna try to do one with some turkey tracks. I may make a notebook, I don't know. I'm gonna see how it works out, but it was like 21 bucks. So it's a little pricey when it comes like this. And they got the different color camo. This was green. I think they got the orange and black. They got a couple orange, I think a yellow and black. Then they got another green that's a little different than this one, but I like this one. You know, I think a lot of hunters and stuff would like this. I got a video coming. I'm probably gonna do, I may do it today, I'm not sure, but it'd probably be maybe one tomorrow, and I'll post it next week. Just to show, I don't know how many people deer hunt or people don't deer hunt. I'm gonna show y'all some deer rubs and deer signs and stuff to look for if you're interested in starting to hunt. That gives it away when you got a buck using your area. But so anyway, yeah, it was a great show. Make sure I ain't missed nobody. Let's see. Yeah, I love the camo, man. I saw it and I'm like, Miss Linda bought me some. She bought me some of the Ghost a while back, and then I used it all. And then I bought some more Ghost leather from them that has the red background. She bought me this skull leather, and it was like a tan and black. And I sold, every one of those I made, I sold them, and I went back and bought the red and black, and it's pretty, man. You don't have to do nothing to it. It just pops out there, because I'm big on the coffin slips. I think this should be Michael's signature. So out of respect, maybe we should just let him make the Wilson. Don't get in his stuff. I ain't gonna do it. I think this was a cool thing he came up with, and it was his idea. We got to support all the leather makers too, man. My wife, Miss Linda, said, "Man, you're getting a lot of leather makers. You think that'll hurt your business?" I said, "No." I said, "There's plenty of people buying leather out there." You know, I like to see guys. I like to see people doing the leather, man, because I might get an idea. Plus, it may make me do my stuff better. Get a little competition. What if we just had one car company? You got to have competition and stuff. And I like to see guys make it, man. I like to see what other people do. It's just an awesome thing. But I've been carrying this thing. Like I said, I'm gonna put me a little lanyard hole. He got one started, but I'm gonna go all the way through with it. Uh, but God, man, it smells like a football. I love football, man. I love watching my grandson play. He'd get out there and he's like a little battering around, man. So, yeah, man. 1 second. So I got a blue soddy I've never carried. Uh, this is that Caribbean blue. Uh, it's a saw cut. This may be barn, but no, I think it's just saw cut bone. But it's a it is a pretty bone, pretty bone. I don't know how many of y'all carry sod busters. I don't know how many of y'all carry. Oh yeah, Randy's WSG makes some nice leather. I got one of his slips. I've got the slips that all the leather guys sent me. Dan, what's going on, brother? Glad to see you yesterday, man. Hey, I'm gonna get busy on you. I'm gonna get busy on your sheath tomorrow. I can still do some leather, so I'll get busy on that. Yeah, Miss Linda just said the internet's terrible. So, I apologize, y'all. We're gonna have to take that tower back. We've had that tower for years, so it may need changing. But I appreciate that, Dan, and I'm gonna get you slip made. I've got a couple to make. Well, I'm gonna get you a sheath. I enjoyed seeing you too, man, and glad you were there. Glad you were there. Hope you did good with your knives. But anyways, what I was saying, Randy's WSG, man, he makes some leather stuff, uh, and he makes some nice little knife stands too. I've got two of them up on my shelf in my leather shop, and I'll set a couple knives up there. So yeah, y'all give Randy's WSG a little love too, man. He's a great guy. He's been around a long time. He's one of the original knife tubers that I started following. Him and Doom Crew, Richter, Erica, Jo, and Pete from Jersey Knife. So those were the first ones that I actually started following. So everybody's got a different perspective on knives. Everybody's got a different perspective on what kind they like. So to me, it's a good way to learn. It's a good way to learn about knives, man. Watching these guys, just a great way. So that's what we got to do. We got to love on each other and support each other, man. Just however we can support people. If it means giving them something or sending them some stickers. Yeah, that's the American way, y'all. That's right. If y'all like I said, if y'all are interested, I've still got a few of the Brotherhood stickers, and I get mine off car stickers. That's where I make them at because it's pretty simple. I did order some off of what is that one called? There's another sticker company. I ain't used them at one time, but I've been using carstickers.com for a long time. But if y'all are interested in changing the decal up, it don't cost no money to do it. You just have to get on there and if you want a different color or suggestions, y'all can message me, whatever on Facebook or my email's on YouTube. Yeah, make sure y'all click a like too. I appreciate it if y'all click a like. But I still got a few RH. So I think I got your address. I got this book right here. I've got this book that's, well, where's it at? Oh, it's in my, oh, right here it is. Man, speaking of being a dummy. I got this notebook. This is one of my notebooks. It's got a journal in it. And it's got another single book in here it's just for YouTubers, Knife Brotherhood, addresses. All of y'all, when I get stuff or get an address, I put it in here. So that way I have it and I don't have to, message you. But no, it ain't no problem, RH. I gotta order some more Georgia Adventure ones too. You know, I I was telling Miss Linda, I said, I don't know who's how all of a sudden we started getting stickers, uh, you know, because I had my Georgia Adventures made. I had my original ones. I didn't really like them, but I got them. I made them. I made some blue ones and then some different black ones, but I don't know, who first initiated trading stickers. I think it's cool myself. I love to go and do my leather work, and I like to look at my sticker board. I just think it's cool. You look at that thing, and it's like all these guys, man, all these guys. They made these. They designed these. So you got a piece of somebody in the Knife Brotherhood. Uh, So anyways, what y'all think about the Brotherhood stickers? If y'all have some ideas, sling them out there. Send me an email, whatever. If not, I like them. I like them the way they are. But hey, I don't mind. I don't mind changing up a little bit. So anyway, y'all, it is. Let's see. It's 15 till 11. So I'm gonna get off of here. Sorry the Wi-Fi was acting crazy. I know it was a lot better than what was out there. So I may have to bring the tower and plug it in right here next time. It'll do better the closer you are to it for some reason. And it's a T-Mobile. We tried the Verizon when it didn't work good at all. So the T-Mobile has worked the best because we don't have any cable TV out here. We don't even have county water. So you're on a well, and if you want a Wi-Fi, you got to get the tower. But y'all have a great day, folks. I'm gonna get off of here. Me and Miss Linda's got to go to the grocery store. Fun. Uh, but I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. Love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all have a safe day tomorrow. And I'm gonna do my Monday morning inspiration in the morning. Be about 6 a.m. and I'll load it up. Y'all have a blessed day. God bless.